You are listening to the No Invite Podcast.
Season 3.
The progression.
Follow us on Instagram at no_invite_podcast or look us up on YouTube at No Invite Podcast.
The best kept secret.
Bang, we in this thing, No Invite Podcast, episode 84, season 3, The Progression. You already know who I am. I mean, I ain't got to introduce myself, but I will, just because some people out there, this might be their first time on listening to the podcast and seeing me do my thing or listening to me do my thing, depending on how you want to run it. So yes, I am Blaze One Diz. It's the No Invite Podcast. You know, I am a man of many hats. You dig what I'm saying? Don't hate on a player. I'm just trying to live my life. You feel me? But I am the man. I am the man behind the curtain. You dig what I'm saying? I'm out here moving around. You know, I got my hands in all kinds of things. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get this dream fulfilled. You dig? So we're back another week. Easter just passed. Easter was yesterday. Easter was very entertaining. You know, at some point or another, we get to an age where we realize that you know, certain holidays are for kids, and I'm gonna say Easter is one of them, but it's not only just for the kids, it's also for family. You know, whether you believe in the whole Jesus resurrection or whatever the case might be, ain't nothing better than having an excuse to be around your family. That's how I feel, you know, and that's what it is. You know, we live busy lives and we're moving around here and we're there, and you know, you don't always get to see or be around your family like you want to for one reason or another. Hopefully it's a good reason and not like you know, yeah, y'all got issues or anything like that, even though that's a very real thing as well. But you know, the way life moves and everything, it's just like, you know, it's good to have that. You know what I'm saying? It's good to be able to have that time with the family. My son is grown, you know what I mean, but we still like to have fun and talk our shit or whatever, you know what the case might be. It is a fun time, and you know, I don't be around all my family that much because we're spread out. It's not like it's something that's on purpose. So whenever I am able to be around friends and family, it's always a good thing. So I hope everybody had a dope Easter, regardless of what you believe, whether you're super the wokest of the woke, your third eye is always looking outside the blinds for you know, the man, or if you're the super Jesus is the reason for the season. Either way, it's a good look. I mean, you can't hurt nobody. I ain't mad at it. You know, there's a lot of things going on this week. You know, we got subway shooters and we got all kinds of ill shit going on in the world. So I don't even really want to speak too much on that. I'm not here for that. I'm actually here to give you guys a healthy distraction. And I say a distraction because yes, it is one, and it's okay to be distracted every now and then. You don't always got to be on point. You feel me? You know, always got to be like the 1,000-yard stare, you know, watching everybody that watches you. You dig? But I mean, I'm lying though, because I'm also a very paranoid person. So yeah, you always got to be like that. What you don't got to do is listen to me, because I do shit the way I do it because it fits me, but it might be just total chaos to the average person, you dig? So don't try to be like me. Don't watch me watch TV. But now if you're going to watch TV and I'm on there, then, you know, that's a whole different thing. So subscribe to the YouTube channel, RiBirth Media Films, RiBirth Media Films with a Z. Yes. Shamelessly plugging everything and anything that has to do with the brand. You dig? Of course, you guys, like I said, I'm a person of many hats. I'm a man of many hats. You know, I do the clothing line. Of course, I'm an artist. Also like to produce records with artists, and I'm not the kind of producer that makes beats. I'm the kind that goes in the studio and puts the right you know, formula together. So let's not get it fucked up for all my beat making folks. I don't want y'all to feel like I'm trying to take y'all shine or claiming something I'm not, but y'all know, like I know, there's two types of producers though. So I'm a man of that, a man of many other things. Got music, got artists that I manage. I'm also writing a script, putting together a multitude of different projects when it comes to the visual side, shorts, skits, 7-part series, shit like that. I'm doing all that, so I'm trying to do my part, you know what I mean? So I'm very busy. You know, I need a healthy distraction every now and then because I be so locked in that sometimes I don't, you know, I can't see what's on the side of me, which is always good because when you're, you know, to quote Jimmy Iovine, you know, you got to have blinders on when you're running this race. So, you know, I try my best to balance, and balance is the key, y'all. So always remember that, you know what I'm saying? When you're doing a little bit of bad, make sure you do a whole lot of good. And I know you're always saying, well, you know, why not do it the same? Because you want the good to always outweigh the bad. You feel me? Don't ask permission, ask forgiveness, you know, deal with it later or whatever, you know, make sure you're doing the right shit though. Get your ass fucked up now. So here we go. We're going to get to that part of the podcast. We call it the here and now. We give our perspective. And as you can see, it's just me and to the neck. But usually it's Ann and Patty with us. Shout out to Ann. She's out there in the A right now at Clark University, you know, saying getting in touch with her higher education. So shout out to Ann. We should have a no invite episode, a Zoom meeting with her sometime this week where we just discuss all things. And, you know, she said she's officially for the streets. So when you're for the streets, yeah, you gotta check in every now and then. I mean, you don't have to, but it helps. It helps for those people that love you, you know, for you to check in. So Ann is out there, and you know, Patty's out there saving the world and shit. You know what I mean, rescuing little fucking kittens from power lines, and you know what I mean, walking old ladies across the street and punching on fucking burglars and shit like that. So Patty is out and about. So shout out to Patty though. All love. We'll see them soon, hopefully. But yeah, this is where we give our opinion or perspective on certain things that come out, and you know, we keep it moving. You know, perspective is like assholes, everybody got one, you know what I mean? So, you know, I don't want people to think that I'm over here married to one idea, because a lot of times when we speak on these things, let's keep it real, we don't know everything that's going on in it. So that's why it's just an opinion, you know. It's not law, it's not facts, it's hood facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how hoes got the hoe facts and cars got the car facts. Well, these are hood facts, you know what I'm saying? So they're probably true 70% of the time, all the time, you know what I'm saying? Word to the anchor man. So here we go. Animal rights activist chains herself to the court during the Timberwolves and Clippers game. I believe this was yesterday or the day before. I'm not sure because I be high. I'm a stoner, by the way. Hello. My name is Blaze Diz, and I'm a stoner. So, yeah, she changed herself to the court, and I guess apparently tried to glue herself. So I don't know what kind of sense that makes unless she was actually gluing skin to something. I mean, you know what I mean? But it was all in the name of chickens and the mass killing of chickens. Now, I'm not here to tell nobody what they should believe in. If you're vegan, go hard or go home. You feel me? You know, you could be still vagina vegan, which is like a different level, I'm told. Now I could be wrong, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going by what I hear. So don't fucking, you know what I mean, get mad at me. You know, all the woke people, you know, understand that I'm learning. So I'm just trying to understand that I'm trying to understand. So yeah, so the killing of the mass killing of chickens. It's kind of ironic that it came like right before Easter, where we're like totally just the whole egg thing, even if they're not real. Like, you know how nowadays we don't really use the real eggs no more, usually plastic or something else, but it's just kind of many. She's fighting an uphill battle. That's all I gotta say. Baby girl, sorry that we eat those beautiful, delicious, lovely chickens and chicken tenders and you know what I mean, rotisserie chicken and chicken cacciatore and chicken Alfredo. I mean, I could go on and on, but I mean, unfortunately, this is the kind of world we live in now. I wouldn't mind going vegan. Don't get me wrong. I just don't know enough. Like, I don't think I'm ready for it right now. I'm just saying that I'm not capable of it, because I'm capable of anything, but I don't think that I'm ready for being a vegan just yet. I need to learn how to cook more shit. I've had vegan dinners and meals and stuff, and by choice, you know, so for them people, you know, they're doing bad, they just have to have a vegan meal because they can't afford nothing else. But they were mostly by choice, you know what I mean? We had our moments, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, it's an uphill battle. Chickens are so delicious and so beautiful that, why wouldn't we kill them and eat them? You know what I mean? I mean, seriously. I'm not. I have nothing against vegans. Like I said, more power to her. She probably I don't think she picked the right platform for it. You're supposed to do that shit like at the world's biggest barbecue cook-off or something. You know what I mean? Or at the grand opening of a KFC. I don't know how interrupting the playoffs, other than the platform and how how many people are watching. I don't know how that would affect it, but I mean, if she was going to do that, she should have did like the Warriors or something. Somebody with some with the high ratings. You dig what I'm saying? But if that was the case, and another thing is like, you did it during the playoffs, and you probably missed your audience. You probably missed your target. I don't know. More power to her. Hopefully she's all right. Hopefully she didn't get locked up for it. I mean, she paid the money to get in there, so. Can the NBA really be mad at her? That she's not saying nothing that's like contrary to any NBA beliefs. So could they really be mad at her? Can they really ban her for that? I don't think so. But either way, shout out to her. She's living her best life. She's trying to save them chickens, y'all. You know what I mean? For all y'all that out there talking about you be all about your chicken, you should feel her. You know what I mean? She's really all about her chicken. She's out here chasing chicken and all that. She needs her cheese. Her chips with dip, motherfucker, if that makes sense. I know it don't, but it don't matter. Anyways, J.R. Smith confirms players were smoking weed in the 2020 NBA bubble. My thing is that who the fuck asked you? This motherfucker ain't in the league no more, and it's like, look, it's bad enough already. I don't know if the NBA is still or not. I'm not quite sure, so you could quote me on this, so maybe it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant whether or not he's saying or not. But, if they're still tripping off motherfuckers smoking weed in the NBA, why are you gonna go tell them all that shit? Why are you gonna put them up on stuff, man? It's supposed to be like a secret, you know what I mean? I don't know if I seen a clip, so I didn't hear him say anything about like a particular player smoking weed, but basically what he's saying is that he was smoking weed. That's all. That's to me, that's what I'm thinking. Because say, first of all, like I said, why you even bring it up, making the fucking spot hot? Second of all, if you're gonna bring it up, let it be about you. Though I hope you ain't just fucking putting everybody's shit out there on blast. You know what I mean? But I mean, we live in that age, y'all. This is that era of clout and attention. Now, am I one to judge people? I mean, no. I mean, well, yeah, actually, I am. I judge, but I do my best to not like, I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? Sometimes people get judged. You know what I'm saying? I get judged sometimes for some bullshit. And I used to get upset and I used to fucking take it personal and I used to be like that. Now I just realize I try to take myself out of the situation and be like, yo, what am I looking like? What am I doing? If people are judging me or I've heard like somebody come up with a preconceived notion of me and be like, oh, he's this or he's that, and I don't really know him, I'm like, yo, what am I showing them that make them feel that way? Now, that doesn't mean that they're right. So I can't really get upset. Like a lot of times when people got this thing, like I told y'all a while ago, I had a hater in my DM, right? And he was just going on some shit like he knew me. And I'm like, bro, the way you're talking and what you're saying about me, I know for a fact you don't know me. So what is it that I'm doing that's making you feel this way for you to say this shit? You know what I mean? It's not right to be judged. Don't get me wrong. Like I say it jokingly because I do it jokingly, a lot of times. But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, that's human nature, as humans, we're naturally cautious. We're naturally, inquisitive. We want to know, we want to understand things. And, we are also taught to mind our fucking business too. So we work with that and we make sure that whatever it is that we're doing, at least how we're raised. Some people don't know what the fuck mind their business means. And you know that from social media as well. Social media is a great way to like really see what people's weird habits are. You know what I'm saying? But remember when they used to let you see what people liked on Instagram? Like when your followers would like shit, you would see it on your Explore page. Well, I know I had some fucked up followers for sure. Some weird shit. I would be like, yo, I would get mad. Like, Because I'm like, first of all, I would feel insulted. Like, Instagram really think like this about me? This how Instagram feel? And then I'll be like, why does it keep suggesting this shit or like putting this shit? And it wasn't until somebody broke it down to me and was like, yo, it's not suggesting it to you. Your Explorer page was made up of a lot of shit that people you followed. Like, it ain't like that no more that I know of. But yeah, I used to take it personal, like, man, fuck Instagram, bro. I don't like this shit. Pulling up some bullshit ass team that I don't follow or something, you know what I mean? Just something that ain't got shit to do with me. I'm like, yo, fuck this shit. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. You know what I mean? I don't know why like I said, he must have ran out of shit to talk about. You know, it sounds like he was on a podcast or doing some kind of interview. And, you know, you gotta be wary of the things you say, because I don't know if he's not. I could have swore he's trying to get back in the league, and I'm not sure if he's seeing that it's probably not going to happen, and that's why he's saying this, or maybe it's because he just don't give a fuck. But either way, it's stupid. Stop fucking telling the biz. If they have to go in a bubble again, what they're gonna be cracking down on them now. And like I said, once again, I'm not sure. Maybe they stopped testing for weed in the NBA. I know that I believe that the NFL stopped for sure. So it could be a moot point. But either way, man, just stop giving up the fucking game, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you do that for a podcast, what you gonna do in real life, man? You know what I'm saying? Stop fucking telling people shit. Anyways, you know, just to keep it moving, you know, like I said, it's just my little opinion. You know, I could be wrong. Like a motherfucker. I don't know. But I just know what I know, and I know that I don't know everything. You dig what I'm saying? The baby recently in the news for shooting a trespasser in his house, as he should. I mean, I'm sorry. There's no other way to slice it. I don't care. Once again, these are these fans and these weird people that are lost and detached from reality and think that it's okay to just run up on anybody or run up to their house. And you got to understand, these are people too, man. These are people that deal with a lot of people on a regular basis. Maybe not as much as most, but you know, like, you know, I mean, they traded their life, you know, for fame. They traded that in. They know that they're not going to have a certain amount of privacy because of fucking weirdos and paparazzi and people that want TMZs and all that shit. They want to be in their mix, obviously. I'm sure that, you know, y'all could probably try to lump us in there and lump podcasts in there, but it's a little different. When we talk about, we give our perspectives, and we're not out hounding these people. If I speak on the baby on my podcast, I'm not tagging the baby like I'm talking about you. So I'm trying to get him to look at me. This is conversation. This is everyday things. These are, like I said, opinions. So that's the difference. You know, that's the difference between people that hound these celebrities and you know, even over the weekend right now, they were just talking about A$AP Rocky and Rihanna, you know what I mean? And this shit probably don't mean nothing to y'all because they're celebrities and people probably don't look at them like that. But it's not, I'm just trying to give it as examples. Like, somebody started a false rumor about them and it spread like fire. Everybody talking about it. Oh, A$AP fumbled the bag. He fumbled the $1 billion bag. But it's like, that shit was fake. And the person, the blog person that wrote the story admitted that it was wrong. And, you know, who knows what kind of drama and stress did it cause? You know, when they lying on you like that, you know, if you're not a strong person, you're susceptible to these things, these stories, then, you know, it could cost you a lot of drama in your life. Now, if you're one of those people that are strong and you already know, and your team's strong, your circle's tight, whatever it is the case might be that comes under question, then you might be able to maneuver with a lot less stress. I'm sure it ain't no fucking fun, or it's still a pain in the ass to hear your fucking name get dragged everywhere and people, you know, but that's, I guess, a part of what they, you know, they go through and part of what the price of fame. You dig what I'm saying? At the same time, though, we don't have to just run with everything we fucking hear. You know what I mean? And that's the problem. See, before, like news places and, you know, the news, even like TV and shit like that, if you said something about somebody and it was inaccurate, you're liable to get sued. Now with this fucking social media shit, everybody and their mama just could say whatever, and if they don't, and make some shit up. You know what I mean? And you could get your in I don't know. Like, I mean, that recently a YouTuber got sued and lost in court. You know, Cardi B sued this, I think Tasha K or something like that, for over the same thing. She was on her podcast or her blog, and she was super slandering Cardi B, talking about she had the bumples all over her lips and shit like that. You know what I mean? Just some foul, derogatory shit that even if they person did have, you know, whatever kind of medical condition, it's not really something for the public. Who the fuck gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck if Cardi has fucking the bump all over on her shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, if she got them herpes all on her lips and shit, who cares? Like, she's, you know what I mean? But people want to know everybody's fucking business, and you know what I'm saying? And people will stop at nothing to make up shit. So I don't know if people are liable anymore for saying shit, but it is what it is. The baby, the shooting, trespasser. I mean, hey, he lucky he ain't kill him. That's how I look at it. He lucky he didn't shoot his whole fucking face off for fucking walking on his property. Because I'm gonna tell you like this: the average person will do that shit to you. The average person does not have the tolerance or the patience to find out what it is you're doing in their backyard. You dig what I'm saying? So let that be a lesson to all you stalker weirdo ass people that like to, and also like to just run up on people or if you're a fan, just say you're a fucking fan, or you watched me and you see me before, because I be having motherfuckers just stare at me and I don't know, I'm be trying to figure it out. Like, you got a problem, or you know, what is it? And then when you finally like say something to them, like, what's up? Oh, it's cool, man. Yeah. It's like, yo, if you like artists and whatever, try not to hound them. And if you want to go up to them and say something to them, try not to be a fucking creep neither. You know what I mean? Be normal. They're human beings like you, and they're also assholes like you and everybody else. So if you don't get the response you want, then you're just gonna have to feel them. Don't support them no more if that's the case. But don't fucking try to fucking slander their name because they're not doing what the fuck you want them to do. You know what I mean? This is funny. My friend, I was locked up with this cat, right? Die-hard Raider fan from the gate. Die-hard Raider fan, bro. I forgot his name, man, but salute to him. Hopefully everything's good with his family. And we used to have, you know, around this time, my team, it's obvious who they are, the Niners. They were having a run. This was around 2012 and shit. I was still in Susanville. And you know, we used to talk and shit, and we used to talk about the Raiders and, you know, sports, and talk our little shit to each other, like as we do, you know, as when you're cool with somebody, you could do that shit without getting upset. And then he told me, he goes, you want to know why I'm a Raider fan? And I go, why? And he's all, because when I was little, probably like 10 years old, I was at the state fair. I used to be a Niner fan. And I'm looking at him like, what? He was like, yeah, I used to be a Niner fan when I was like 10 years old. I was at the state fair with my family, and I seen Joe Montana there. And I'm excited. He goes, I'm like, because he was a real football dude. So he really loved the Raiders, though. Don't get me wrong. It's not like he was just jumping around from team to team that I know of. You know what I mean? He got it tatted on him. So I'm assuming that he loved his Raiders, right? But he was like, yeah, man, I seen him and I was so excited. So I walked up to him. I said, hey, Mr. Joe Montana. And I guess apparently Joe Montana turned around and said, can't you see I'm with my kids? God damn it. Got real spicy with him. Ooh, cool Joe wasn't that fucking cool that day, you dig? But yeah, he snapped on him, made him cry. He said he cried after that. He went home, tore down all his 49er posters, threw all his 49er paraphernalia shit away. And after that, he was a Raider fan. And I just want to let you know that I super am not feeling that's fucked up. That's how you turn a little kid to a fucking straight a school shooter or something, or a serial killer. So I don't condone that, but at the same time, it was my team. You dig? It was Joe Montana. So I'm ready to give him a pass. Like, I don't think that makes me feel any kind of way. Yes, my bad. You know what I mean? You know, I fuck with you the long way, bro. Wherever you at, man, it's love. But you know what I'm saying? Cool. You was testing Joe's cool. And just because he's Joe cool don't mean he always cool. You feel me? He cool when he want to be cool. You dig? Anyways, we're going to keep it moving. No Invite Podcast. You know, I am Blaze One Diz. You know, I'm just trying to have a good time, y'all. You know, I was going to take the week off and not do a podcast episode, but then it's like, you know, it's calling me, man. They keep calling me like Pookie and shit, man. I was like, I just got to get in there. My people need me. So I had to get in there You know what I'm saying? Give y'all a little something for you to carry y'all in your week. Like I said, a healthy distraction. I know all you motherfuckers are hungover anyways that went too hard, especially if you're Mexican. I already know every fucking holiday that we do, we go extra hard and still get up early in the morning and get right to it. So don't ever fucking look at us cross-eyed when we out there paving them roads and fixing all this shit that we do. Because you know what? 9 times out of 10, we're probably doing it with a hangover. So we're functioning at 70, 80%, which means our 100% is better than y'all 100%. Our 80% is better than y'all 100% on any given fucking day. And I mean, that's just how I feel. Once again, opinion. Y'all know how we work, man. Let's not act like we don't get down. So yeah, you know, I don't really got nothing for put you up on game segment. You know, just working. We're doing casting right now. Got a 7-part miniseries we're in the works of in production with Bro Jackson. You know what I'm saying? The team is strong right now. We're getting stronger. Well, that's all I can really tell y'all. I ain't gonna be able to tell y'all. I'm gonna have to show y'all because that's what I like to do better than anything. So just know that I am working. If I'm not putting out as much music as y'all want me to, forgive me. I'm sorry, but I really been locked in and really been trying to get this shit going and do what I can and do what I gotta do. You dig what I'm saying? So don't hate me, hate yourself. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the main topic. And the main topic, you know, is where we pick a little something and just go into a little deep dive with it and give you some perspective on what it is and what it do. A lot of people have been saying this already, and I've been hearing it, but NordVPN conducted a survey and asked people how they feel about the internet and their internet presence. And 47% said that if they could, they would delete their entire internet presence, period. 3% said they would pay for pay up to $1,000 to have an anonymous internet presence. I don't know about the anonymous shit because nothing's ever really anonymous. So you're not never gonna get me to pay $1,000 for some shit that really ain't what it is. And especially since it's been free this whole fucking time, hell no. Nah. I mean, I'm sure somehow, some way they're gonna, besides the actual internet connection, they're gonna try to charge us to be on there. There was a story a while ago where they said they were gonna do that now, but I don't know how that works or if that's even a thing anymore. You know, a lot of laws get passed and don't get passed, get voted on, and all kinds of shit. They sweep it under the rug, and you never hear too much about it. I'm sure that also at the same time, I'm not swimming in them circles like that, so they could be having the great philosophical debates right now about this whole topic, and I'm over here just naive to the fact. But either way, I think it's interesting though. It's interesting on a lot of different levels because as a society in general, as people and humans in general, we're not that old when it comes to like our experience wise is not that long dealing with internet, social media. The internet, I mean, let me, when I say the internet, bro, I really say social media. But, you know, there's a lot of different forms of social media, like YouTube's a form of social media. Instagram, obviously, Twitter, fucking OnlyFans, BeatStars. I mean, I could go on and on. A bunch of different types of social medias, Clubhouse, for a bunch of different types of things, but they're all kind of got the same premises, bringing people together from all over and allowing them to have a platform where they could interact with each other and slander fucking celebrities without fear or any kind of guilt of repercussions. Yeah, you know what I mean? Let's not get it fucked up. So when I say the internet, I really mean social media. And it's funny that 47% said they would delete their presence. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna ask this question. Obviously, I'm not gonna get an answer for it. But do y'all think that we'll ever get to a point where it's the internet and social media is just not even that thing no more that people go for? Like, you know, just like we're in the midst of the whole revolution of people actually it changing their lives and living their lives by it, obviously. But do y'all think that it will ever get to a point where it won't be that no more and people will be like, you know what, I'm sick of this shit. I want to go back to a little bit more simpler ways of being in touch with people, or simpler platforms for my news and shit like that? I don't think so. I think it's here to stay. I think that it's not going to be like it goes away or people get tired of it. It just, I think people eventually will, and in general, I mean, as a whole society, will eventually get to a point where they function with it, and it's not as diehard as it is right now. It's like people, I don't know. I didn't see my friends. I didn't see other people just watch their whole social media journey, and I know entirely too much about strangers that I never fucking met before, and it's a shame, you know what I mean? Because, like I've said it before, whether you agree or not, your social media presence is gonna be what you're judged by. Not by everyone, maybe, but by certain people. They're gonna be like, yo, you know what I mean? This guy, this guy, you know. If I post up sports shit all the time, and I'm always posting my team, and I'm always posting stuff related to that, it's pretty safe to say I'm a sports fan, right? Now, if I put my social media as more like a blog where I'm just posting it up for other people to enjoy, that's a different thing. Most of y'all ain't blogs. Y'all see where I'm going with this? Some of y'all are real live hoes, and you post hoish shit, and you laugh at hoe shit, and you condone it, but then you want to say, don't judge me by my social media. I just because I like it, it doesn't mean that it's me. Well, it doesn't. I mean, if you like it, it's something of you. You know what I mean? It's something about it. It's something in your character. I like chocolate, but you know what I mean? You know, I can't say, you know, I like chocolate, but I don't fuck with sweets. I mean, I don't even know if that fucking even had those two things make sense. But what I'm trying to say basically is that whether you want to, whether you do believe everything, you don't believe in everything you post and you just post stuff to have fun, or you do and you take the shit super serious where it's the end of the world, I ain't fucking with you and all that other shit. Because I know people like that. They've gone off the deep end. They're on some conspiracy fucking, I'm a real patriot. This is my town, not yours. Y'all know who you are. And I see people that pay it no mind. I know people, even young people, that have social media but barely use it. And to me, that's the more shocking thing. It doesn't shock me no more that the older generation is getting on here and is one of the most thirstiest segments for attention. That doesn't shock me no more. It did at first, because I was like, yo, this generation that grew up without it, so I don't see them really running to this, you know, and being the most dramatic and the most fucking messy online. Like, I thought that was a young person thing, but I was fucking wrong. The older generation are the ones that seem to embrace it and are the most messiest, in my opinion, of all. And, you know, like, I wouldn't doubt it. And I even, because, like, give you a prime example. It says 47% of them would delete their internet presence, right? How I know that's fact is how much I be seeing y'all talk shit about your throwback posts on Facebook. When those 5-10-year posts come back and you're like, what the fuck was I thinking? Or you're embarrassed, or you're so embarrassed you don't even want to post it, or the memes you used to post 5-10 years ago, you're like, wow, what the fuck was I on? You know what I mean? But there you have it. There you have it right there. That kind of makes sense. I said it before. I feel like just like you mature in life, you know, and you learn things and you learn how to adjust and you learn how to change, I think you also got to learn how to mature on social media. Because you'll see people go from, first it's all nature pictures and, you know, it's all outside and it's nice. And then it's like food porn and memes. And then it's like raunchy memes. Then it's fiercely political, where they're fucking foaming at the mouth over some shit that probably they'll never be able to even fucking feel the effects from. And then they get super woke and they're on this spiritual journey 333-222-555-999. I only eat fucking wheatgrass and Play-Doh to smoothies to live my life type shit. Now, I really ain't knocking that, but I find it funny when, you know, they be on that spiritual cleanliness and all that shit, but they don't really about that. The fake woke people is a real thing out there, okay? But I guess at the end of the day, I can't really judge neither, because, you know, everybody's trying to work through their shit. So maybe you want to be a little bit more woke, but you're not all the way there. You still want to smoke backwoods and eat pork and shit. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I feel like there's some maturing to go on. That has to go on. You know, then you got the angry people that are always on there talking shit and being messy and spreading gossip and rumors and saying just foul shit about people, telling you all their fucking business. I know everything. I know a lot of shit about people that I shouldn't fucking know. I'm sorry. I'll say it again, and I'll keep saying it. I don't want to see pictures of your relatives, your old relatives in the hospital dying. And I'm pretty fucking sure that they don't want you to take pictures of them and post it up neither, because it's not about them. You're looking for sympathy for you, because if it was about them and you were looking for sympathy for them, then they would have posted it. It'd be on their page. They would have been the one holding the camera or telling people all that shit. I hate that shit. Like, once again, I can't judge. Everybody's different, but I'm judging. Stop fucking doing that shit. Nobody wants to see that. That's private. That's for your family. That's for you. You know what I mean? People want so much fucking attention that it's disgusting what they do sometimes. You know, it's different if my family passed away or RIP. That's different. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when your folks is on a deathbed and they're hooked up to the fucking shit and you're in there just taking pictures and selfies and my king, my queen. Shut the fuck up. That'd be the most fake ass shit ever. I'd be just like, man, y'all disrespecting y'all family. Oh boy ain't even in the casket. He's already rolling over in this motherfucker because you guys doing this shit. You know damn well he didn't want no damn pictures of him floating around. Half the older generation don't even fuck with this shit. Don't even want to fuck with this social media shit. But you know, who the fuck am I? Would I erase my social media presence? No, because I've been trying to build it. I'm not perfect. Obviously, I've posted some wild shit and said some wild shit, and I even went through my phase where I was the angry fucking rapper. You feel what I'm saying? But it was like I had to stop myself and tell myself, do I want to be the angry fucking rapper that's complaining, or do I want to be somebody that does something about it? And I was like, I want to do something about it. So here we are. You know, people are the fake flexing and all that other extra shit. They say fake it till you make it. That's fine, but certain things you can't fake. You know, a lot of people, you know, they want to do drill music, but they're nothing about that. They want to do hard raps, but they're nothing about that. And hey, every rapper that rapped wasn't about that. The difference is that you have to understand that you put a target on yourself when you portray an image, just like you put a target on yourself when you portray something on social media that you're not. You know, when you're a bad bitch and all this other shit, and you roll up and you're broke and you look fucked up and you're telling all your business, you're not the person that you're perceiving yourself to be, or you're trying to show people to be. You could be a bad bitch, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that, but be a real bad bitch, man. Be about your business, you know what I mean? Take care of your kids. Don't do it for attention. Do it for the fucking, you know, the level up. And the same thing with these dudes. I mean, I you know, want to be around all the rappers, super male groupies. You know, they want to take all the pictures. Oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Oh, I just talked to the boy, we finna do this. It's like, come on, man. I'm all for the working. I'm all for, when it comes to artists, let your music speak for itself. If you're fake stunting and you're fake this and you're fake money and you're putting this target on your back, bro. And if you're not really about that shit and you're not ready to defend that and stand on that, then eventually you will get exposed, whether it's online, which is everywhere. You see these motherfuckers getting knocked out nowadays, laid out in the streets, or it's actually, you know, some other shit. You get locked up for some shit. You know, you're showing all your little guns that you're not going to use, and then all of a sudden you get caught with them, and now the cops got your ass with a case. You know, I see it time and time again. The thing is that, you know, people got to stop thirsting for this attention. you know, and I get it. If you're an artist or whatever, that's kind of what you do. You want to have, you know, you're going for the attention. You want to get attention, but it's about what kind of attention. Just be ready for it. You know what I mean? Just like these I was just talking about these famous people and these actors. They chose this life, so they got to be ready for certain shit. And as a person, the average everyday person, a fan, or whatever the case, you better be ready too, because you know what? They're human. They only got their limit like everybody else do. Anyways, this is the No Invite Podcast. Y'all can find us on Instagram at no_invite_podcast. You could also go to our YouTube channel and please subscribe. We're trying to get them numbers up no matter where you are. Our YouTube channel is RiBirth Media Films. That's RiBirth Media Films with a Z. Go on there. You can see all the episodes of No Invite. We have audio episodes as well as the visual. If we do a Zoom like we're doing right now, you get to see my fucking face. And now you can match a face to the slander that I know that you're going to fucking put out there. And for all the people that been rocking with us and been following us, thank you so much. The journey is real. We'll be keeping it moving. We're trying to do our best to stay consistent for y'all. Y'all, who are we doing it for? You guys can go to any podcast platform, wherever you get your podcasts at, type in No Invite Podcast. Catch us there or be square. You know what it is, and it ain't what it used to be. I'm Blaze One Diz, and we out.